Hey besties, it's book haul time. Say hi to little Miss Smokey sitting back there looking adorable and floofy. Yeah, that's my pretty baby. Okay, new books from the library. We will start out with the 14-day books that are super new. I saw another booktuber talking about this and I thought it sounded interesting. Immaculate Conception by Ling Ling Hang, I guess. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. What if you could enter the mind of the person you love the most? Inka meets Matilda in art school and is instantly drawn to her. Matilda makes art that feels truly original, and Inka, trying hard to prove herself in this fiercely competitive world, pours everything into their friendship. But when Matilda's fame and success cause her to begin to drift away, Inka becomes desperate to keep her close. Enter Scaffold. Purported to enhance empathy, this cutting-edge technology could allow Inka to inhabit Matilda's mind and access her memories, artistic inspirations, and deep-seated trauma. Undergoing this procedure would link Inka and Matilda forever, but at what cost? Blisteringly smart, thought-provoking, and shocking, Immaculate Conception offers us a portrait of close friendship, achingly tender and twisted, that captures the tenuous line between love and possession, which will haunt you long after you turn the final page. Here comes Smokey up to the desk. Hi, BB. Oh, there's my BB. Okay, let's see. There's my sweet BB. Are you going to help Mama film the video? Yeah? Okay. All right, hopefully they can see you at least somewhat. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got The Third Rule of Time Travel by Philip Fracassi. I don't know how you pronounce that. This is a sci-fi, but I thought it sounded interesting. I've liked a couple sci-fi books, so I thought I would give this one a try. Scientist Beth Darlow has discovered the unimaginable. She's built a machine that allows human consciousness to travel through time to any previous point in the traveler's lifetime and relive moments of their life. An impossible breakthrough, but it's not perfect. The traveler has no way to interact with the past. They can only observe. After Beth's husband, Coulson, the co-creator of the machine, dies in a tragic car accident, Beth is left to raise Isabel, their only daughter, and continue the work they started. Mired in grief and threatened by her ruthless CEO, Beth pushes herself to the limit to prove the value of her technology. Then the impossible happens. Simply viewing personal history should not alter the present, but with each new observation she makes, her own timeline begins to warp. As her reality constantly shifts, Beth must solve the puzzles of her past, even if it means forsaking her future. So I tend to like time travel type sci-fi books, so I thought I would give it a try. And then we have The 7 O'Clock Club by Amelia Ireland. Freya, Callum, Misha, and Victoria have nothing in common. Well, except for one thing. They've each experienced a deep personal loss that has led them to an unconventional group meeting every Tuesday night at 7. A meeting they've been particularly selected for that will help heal their broken hearts. At least that's the claim. As they warily eye one another, there goes the floofy tail. She's trying to jump to the bed from the back of the chair. Okay, now she's going to put some holes in the back of my chair. Oh, my cute baby. Are you going to be able to jump to the bed from there, darling? Oh, be careful. Oh, she's going to do it. Oh, good job. That was impressive. That was a good jump. As they warily eye one another and their unnervingly observant group leader, one question hangs over them. Why are they chosen? To get the answer, they are going to have to share a whole lot of themselves first. Getting them to trust each other is vital because the real reason they're connected will shift the ground beneath their feet. Riveting and wise, the 7 O'Clock Club shows us the courage needed to face your past and the joy that can be found in stepping into your future. And I think this was labeled as a thriller. I can't remember. I saw it somewhere and I can't remember where I saw it now, but okay. And then this is labeled as a mystery, Bearer of Bad News by Elizabeth Denny. A sharply funny and moving debut in which a young woman accepts a job that takes her through the Italian Dolomites and into an international mystery far greater and more personal than she could have ever expected. For someone who hates secrets, Las Vegas hairdresser Lucy Ray is about to be faced with a whole bunch of them. After discovering that her fiancé has left her without so much as a goodbye, she finds herself short on funds and desperate for a change of scenery. Enter a most unusual job opportunity. Now, this is the part that made me want to read it. A bearer of bad news. Sure, it's a little strange. The job description has few details, and the bad news is more like a vaguely worded threat. But Lucy can't say no to the perks. All expenses paid trip to the Italian Dolomites, plus a generous bonus if she proves she delivered the message. Then she learns that her task is just the tip of the iceberg. Launched into a world of betrayal and greed involving 80-year-old secrets, stolen jewels, and a World War II era mystery, Lucy is in over her head, and she's connected to her mission in ways she never saw coming. For fans of Maria Simple's Where'd You Go, Bernadette and Nita Proza's The Maid, Elizabeth Denny's Bearer of Bad News is an exhilarating romp that deftly explores the weight of secrets, the power of friendship, and how by healing the wounds of the past we can build a brighter tomorrow. So I thought that sounded pretty fun. And then One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I loved her book, Daisy Jones and the Six. And yes, this is a romance, so we shall see. But I saw another booktuber talking about it, and so I thought I'd give it a try. And then lastly, we have The Keeper of Stories by Sally Page. I thought this one sounded kind of interesting. It's another debut. Everyone has a story to tell, but does Janice have the power to unlock her own? She can't recall what started her collection. Maybe it was in a fragment of conversation overheard as she cleaned a sink. Before long, as she dusted a sitting room or defrosted a fridge, she noticed people were telling her their stories. Perhaps they had always done so, but now it is different. Now the stories are reaching out to her, and she gathers them to her. Cleaner Janice knows that it is in people's stories that you really get to know them. From recently widowed Fiona and her son Adam to opera singing Geordie, the quiet bus driver Eon, and the pretentious Mrs. Yeah and her fox terrier, Janice has a unique insight into the community around her. When Janice starts cleaning for Mrs. B, a shrewd and prickly woman in her 90s, she finally meets someone who wants to hear her story. But Janice is clear. She is the keeper of stories. She doesn't have a story to tell, at least not one she can share. Mrs. B is no fool and knows there is more to Janice than meets the eye. What is she hiding? After all, doesn't everyone have a story to tell? So I don't know. I thought it sounded kind of interesting. I thought I'd give it a try. So those are the books. I'm going to try to read a book a day this week like I did last week. So wish me luck. And I will see you all this weekend. And Smokey's facing away now. So, all right. Give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, please. And I will see you all next time. Bye.